Good afternoon, folks. I want to welcome you to Fanshawe College's culinary stage. My name is Tracy Jones, and I'm the program coordinator for the Food and Nutrition Management program. This is our Chef Troy Spicer, and today we're going to be making a few recipes that our students make in the kitchen. So the big focus of the program is cooking and using nutrients and nutritional theories in order to support wellness. So today we're going to be making antioxidant smoothies where we've got a pomegranate ice, which has a nice bunch of antioxidants to offer out to you. And we're also going to be making a quinoa salad. So we're going to get started with the quinoa salad. Now quinoa is very interesting because it's the only grain that's a complete protein. So we get all the amino acids that our body needs to be healthy out of this one little grain. We cook it just like rice. So we've got a pot of boiling water on the stove, and we're going to rain it into the pot and then allow it to simmer for approximately 8 to 10 minutes until the grain softens up and it's ready to go. Then we're going to make a nice little salad out of it. So for our quinoa salad, the ratio of liquid to grain was about 2 to 1. So we're using 1 cup of grain, and we've boiled 2 cups of water. So 2 parts water, 1 part quinoa. So the quinoa's on the go. We're going to ignore it for a couple minutes and do something a little more fun. We're going to be putting together a chocolate peanut butter smoothie. It sounds dangerous and delicious, but it's actually packed with a number of antioxidants and things that are healthy for us. So we've got a little bit of 35% cream. If you wanted to use milk, you could for a lower fat option. We've got some chocolate sauce. We've got some natural peanut butter. And we're going to add a tiny bit of ice. You could add ice or ice cream. We're going to blend that all together. Now the amazing thing about the chocolate peanut butter smoothie is that it's packed with antioxidants. So antioxidants are really important. You might have heard them. If you're reading about nutrition or you're looking for nutritional information, they're always recommending that you add antioxidants to your diet. And this is because as we age and grow older, and the environment that we're exposed to can damage our cellular structure. So all the time, we're alive and we're living and we're reproducing new cells. When a cell in the body becomes damaged, it reproduces a damaged cell. If we're adding antioxidants to our diets, when we take in the antioxidants, they surround that damaged cell. They put a little cushion around it and surround it. And then when that damaged cell reproduces, it reproduces a healthy cell. So adding antioxidants to your diet helps to repair your cells and make them healthy again. This is big, especially at my age, in the anti-aging battle. So chocolate is dark chocolate especially, which is what we have in the recipe, is packed full of antioxidants, and so are nuts. So we have the natural peanut butter added to the recipe. And all we do is throw everything into the blender, mix it up, and then we're going to pour it out, and you can have samples of our delicious antioxidant milkshake. We also have, at the same time, we've made for you some pomegranate ice. The pomegranate ice is super to make. It's similar to a sorbet. So what we've taken is real pomegranate juice, and I want to warn you that I am partial to one brand on the market. There's a brand called Palm Wonderful, yeah. And I hope you know that it's the only pomegranate juice on the market that's 100% pomegranate juice. If you look on the label, that's the only ingredient on the ingredient list. So looking at the ingredient list, looking for natural ingredients and looking for a smaller number of ingredients is always a good thing to do. And being able to use your nutritional facts panel that's found on your food is a good thing to do. So I like the Palm Wonderful because it's 100% pomegranate juice. We've taken 2 cups of pomegranate juice, mixed it with 1 cup of fresh lime juice, and a 1/2 cup of all natural honey. Now honey's always my preferred sugar choice because it's easier, it's a natural sweetener, and it's much easier for your body to break down and digest. With granulated sugar, the molecules are larger, it takes longer for your body to break them down and digest, and it stays in the body longer. So that's the big no on white sugars, white flours, it's tough on your body to break down and digest and absorb. So my sweetener of preference is always honey. So we've made that ahead of time, and we have samples of the pomegranate ice coming around for you and the chocolate smoothie. So our chef's just prepping up our chocolate smoothie so it can come out to you. And then we're gonna go back to our quinoa salad and make something really delicious there. Yell at me. Oh, that was chocolate sauce. So we made the chocolate sauce. We used an 80% dark chocolate mix. So when you're buying chocolate, like if you go down to the London Covent Garden Market and you're gonna purchase some chocolate there, you can always tell the quality of the chocolate by the percentages that are on the bar. So the higher percentage that's on the label, so if your chocolate says 60%, that's the pure chocolate that's in that. And then they may have added other things to it, such as butters or waxes or sugars to sweeten it up to make it palatable. Because you can buy 100% pure dark chocolate, but it's got a slight bitter taste to it, and it's almost better for savory cooking than it is for sweet cooking. So you'll see dark chocolate, it'll say 60%, 70%, 80%. The higher that percentage, the more pure amount of dark chocolate is in that product, and that's what we want. We want the dark chocolate because that's the part that contains the antioxidants. We made a little chocolate.
No, I was just curious. I didn't know what the chocolate was all about. Like what the mixture of the chocolate is.
What's the mixture? So we used an 80% chocolate, and then we made a little chocolate sauce. So it's got about 1 cup of 80% chocolate, 1 cup of cream, and a little bit of honey. And that's how we made the chocolate sauce to add into the smoothie. Great. So I'm seeing some smiles and some happy. This is okay for healthy food? This is all right? Yeah. Okay, I hope we're going to sell you on one more product, and that's the quinoa. So the quinoa has been simmering away for about 8 minutes. Our chef's just going to double check it a little bit longer. The chef says a little bit longer. So in the meantime, we'll make up a quick vinaigrette. So our vinaigrette has orange juice in it. So vinaigrette is usually 1 part acid, 3 parts vinegar. So anytime you want to make yourself a salad dressing at home without any preservatives in it, you're looking for 1 part, any acid will do. Cider vinegar, orange juice, lemon juice, rice wine vinegar. Measure out a 1/4 cup. Start with that in your bowl, and then you're going to add a 3/4 cup of oil on top of that. So 1 part acid, 3 parts oil. So we've got a little bit of orange juice, and then just for the sake of feeling good and being good for us, we've added some ground cinnamon and some ground ginger, and those are 2 spices that help with blood flow and circulation and keep us really healthy. And then we're going to slowly add some grapeseed oil into it. So we chose grapeseed oil today for a couple of reasons. One is that we're at the Food and Wine Show, and the grapeseed oil is a byproduct of the wine industry, which means that grapeseed oil is always organic. So it's a really nice, healthy choice. Yes, because in the wine industry, they're prohibited from spraying the grapes with pesticides and chemicals because that flavor transfers into the wine. So there's no chemical or pesticide use in the production of wine. And then as a consequence, the byproduct grapeseed oil is always 100% organic. It's also a super light monounsaturated oil, which means it's one of the good ones for us. It helps to keep our cholesterol nice and low. And grapeseed oil, I know you've heard about extra virgin olive oil being good for you because it's monounsaturated and it's going to help keep those cholesterol levels low. But sometimes with olive oil, you get a distinctive flavor, and if you're not used to that heavier flavor, yeah, it can change the flavor of your foods. Grapeseed oil is a great choice because it's so light, it almost has no distinctive flavor of its own. So it takes on the other flavors that it's paired with. So it's fantastic. So we have our orange, cinnamon, ginger, grapeseed oil, vinaigrette, ready to get mixed in with our quinoa salad. So the quinoa's fully cooked, it's complete. And we're gonna use it just like we would a couscous or a little pasta. So to this, we're adding some blueberries, because we know that dark vegetables and dark berries are where we find high concentrations of our wonderful antioxidants. I see you nodding. She's read about this before. That's good. So we're adding some blueberries in there. We're going to add some walnuts in there. Now, walnuts are amazing because nuts are high in omega-6s. And if any of us tend to fight with a little bit of chronic pain or chronic fatigue, they now believe, new nutrition research has come to show us that they believe it's a balance of our intake between omega-6s and omega-3s. We all know where omega-3s come from. They come from our meats, salmons, eggs, proteins. We think that we eat a few too many of those and not enough omega-6s. Seeds, nuts, grapeseed oils. And if we could balance those out, if we were eating omega-3s to omega-6s 1-to-1, we wouldn't have issues with chronic pain and chronic fatigue. So we're gonna throw some nuts in there. We're gonna throw some green onions in there. That's gonna help with the fresh flavor. And we're gonna throw some parsley in there. And parsley is a natural diuretic. So anytime you wanna help keep your immune system and your digestive system clean, you wanna be adding fresh parsley to your foods. We're gonna mix that all up, and then we're gonna pass it around and share it with you guys. And hopefully I get the thumbs up that healthy food tastes good as well as being good for us. So as you know, Fanshawe, one of the reasons we're out here in the community today is because Fanshawe College has a couple projects on the go. One, I hope you heard about in this morning's London Free Press, is that we're moving our culinary school downtown. It's going to be across in the old Kingsmill building, across from the Covenant Garden Market and Budweiser Gardens. And when we move downtown, we're opening up our continuing education, and we're encouraging people. Maybe you're not ready to go back to school and take a full program in culinary management, but we're encouraging you to come in and take 1 or 2 courses, learn how to cook, choose an area of interest. So we are developing a few cooking courses that are nutrition-based out of the food nutrition management program, and they're going to be offered as continuing education, and we're hoping to see a few familiar faces there, along with our cooking and pastry programs.